We're heading off for a couple of nights, just going camping, taking the tents, and we are cheating a little bit this time because we're taking the load trailer. That means we don't have to stack the car up with stuff and load it all on top of the roof rack. So most of the camping gear fits nicely in here. Table, main tent's in there, the sleeping bags, air mattress, self-inflating mattresses, toilet tent, pop-up tent, porta potty, so pretty well everything we need. And after watching some of the bush rats videos, we decided we'd get some freshwater fishing licenses. So we'll flick a line down on the Collie River there, see if we can pick anything up. I doubt it because we're very inexperienced with freshwater fishing, but got a couple of rods strapped to the roof as well. Now, part of what we want to do while we're down in the Collie area is have a look around Wellington Dam. There are apparently some good campsites on the edge of the dam there, on the east side. We've heard that access is via Kelly Road, so we want to head out from Collie tomorrow and have a little bit of an explore around that area. And of course what I'm doing at the moment is downloading my topo map of that area. Unfortunately there's a lot of reflection on that screen. So it's finished downloading the first try, and you can see there's one little red square on the screen there. That means that one of those segments has failed to download. So all I need to do is just go back into Cache Maps again and get it to restart, and that should grab the information that it missed the first time round. And there we go, came down 100% that time, so no problems with that. You can see just in the top right hand corner there the latest downloads on the top of the list, and it says 100%. So now what happens when we're offline, that part of the map is going to be available. That's the area we're heading to this time. I tend to download them even though I've got a number of downloads on here of different parts of the state, just to make sure that I've got that area. I'll bring it down again, and that just double checks that I've got the area that I'm going to. I don't want to get there and then find that I don't have the tracks listed. And as you can see from the zoom level there, you get pretty good detail on this map of whatever tracks are available. So we're about to find out how accurate that is. We come down to Honeymoon Pool for a couple of nights, and deliberately came down on a Sunday thinking that that would be the end of the weekend and it would clear out pretty well by the time Sunday was over. For a while it was looking like more and more people were coming in, but they weren't camping, they were just day use. So yep, we were right, and it's reasonably well cleared out now. Nice and quiet. A couple of hours ago it was chock-a-block with people, but if you can get away at the right time, then you can enjoy the peace and quiet of the bush rather than having to listen to people. Beautiful little spot, deep ore controlled campsite. We've been here before. As you can see, we've got the little pop-up tent, and we've got our cabin tent up. And the sleeping is just the Intex airbed, and we've also got the Wanderer fold-out bed, And on top of that we've got the self-inflating mattress, and we've got 3 of those just in case the airbed decides to go flat. Most of the depot sites now you have to pre-book, especially in the southwest, which honestly is a very good idea because you know when you get there there's going to be a site available. The bad old days when these places were chockers and there were people queued up for miles trying to get into them, and it was just luck of the draw whether you got a spot or not. But it does make a lot of sense really, and you just drive into your site and set up. Been watching the video channel that the bush rats run, and watching their exploits fishing the various freshwater areas around the southwest here. So I've been inspired to give it a go myself. I've never done freshwater fishing here. Got myself the license and brought a couple of rods down, got a couple of lures, small lures, and also checked out the riverbanks, and yes, you can find worms there. So the theory is that down in the water over here there are redfin and trout. Now, not being a freshwater fisherman, I'm really not expecting to catch anything first time out, but never any harm in giving it a go. The water here is beautiful and clear. Of course, it's coming out of the Wellington Dam. Looking at the flow, they haven't got that much coming out at the moment, so whether the fish are going to be that active, I don't know. Whether there's even any fish in this area, I don't know, because we're right in the Honeymoon Pool zone. You may have to go further out. We went further up to have a look at the little bridge crossing, and there's a nice little deep pool up there and some water running down into it. That could be a possibility, but absolutely beautiful clear water. But you would think if there's fish in there you might see some swimming around, but going to wait for those shadows to lengthen a bit before I chuck a line in and hope for the best. There are a number of really good walk trails around this area too, so if you're into bushwalking you can just stroll up alongside the river. Of course, one of the biggest challenges you've got camping in a forest is keeping your batteries up. Not all that easy when you're relying on solar panel. We were charged up today fully, so I'm sure it'll be okay and last the night. And we're going to be doing a bit of driving tomorrow, so that'll charge it up again. a look around the Honeymoon Pool area. This is a place called Gelcote Rapids. Looks to be sort of a group site here. You go past Stones Brook and come down to a loop in the road, and yeah, fairly big open area. Room for probably 3, 4, 5 cars at the top there. This is the river at Gelcote. Quite a pleasant little spot. Certainly not anything in the way of rapids at the moment. Looks like the river's fairly still. Whether they're allowing much water through from the dam, I don't know.